Well, the permutations are as simple as they are exciting. One remaining shot and they must hit the bullseye. There's nothing quite like last day drama. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And already we're underway here. Israel cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. And it's De Bruyne. And this is Ronaldo. Messi. Oh, super find. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Porto! And Porto go in front. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
So, a breakthrough already. Mbappe. De Bruyne. Romero. White. That's headed upfield. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, this looks sharp. Played out to the right. He has found the way through. Platini! He's missed, but not by that far. Now it's Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous. Cannavaro does really well to win the ball there. Goulart goes steaming forward.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Rodri. Played out to the left flank.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
De Jong. Platini. Mbappe. Mbappe going full tilt down the left. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
De Bruyne. Spread out to the left. Neymar. Looking to play him in. Played into space out wide. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Albertini. Albertini conjures time and space where few can. And it's De Jong. That has been slung wide. And it's Michel Platini. And the ball's come loose. Oh, that's ambitious. Gave it a go, but off target.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
White. And it's De Bruyne.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
He's got away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
De Jong. Albertini. Mbappe. And here's Del Piero. It's been shipped out wide. Mbappe is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Now it's Platini. He's found a way through. Oh, smashing header!
Israel certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Goulart. White. And it's De Bruyne. Now it's Messi. That looks a good ball through. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Big moments in a big game. He is off. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague and they look worried. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a profession. Messi! It's a loose ball. Nicely weighted ball. Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. He's going to be disappointed with that. Zanetti. Rodri. Played into space. Neymar in acres of space out wide. And the shot! Really well taken goal. And there we... And the first 45 minutes are up. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
E vamos receber os nossos jogadores com grande aplauso.
And the second half gets underway.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Messi to Cristiano Ronaldo. It's a promising position. He is through here. He's looking unstoppable. That is great defending, so alert. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Platini. And this is Del Piero. De Bruyne. Can he get it through? Now it's Goulet. Tries to play it through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And it's Albertini. That is lovely. Change of plan here, perhaps.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Del Piero! It's run. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Real chance! Goal! Israel! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Yeah, and I think it always looks a bit more dramatic when the frame of the goal plays its part.
We have got ourselves a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
De Bruyne. He's looking wide. Zanetti looking to provide the... Takes a shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
De Bruyne. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Albertini. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Referee's given a throw. Little pass back. Albertini. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's well spotted. Tries to pass it through. And he's managed to get free. And it's Michel Platini. And he's had a hit! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Platini really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And it's been taken short. Now, this could be a chance. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Israel really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here. Porto clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Porto can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Can he get on the end of this? Can he finish? And it's come back out to him. It's there! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
And now he has two. So the lead now is 2.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Platini going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And this is Neymar. A team on the brink of a party little more than an hour ago, but now problems.
Well, they played a little with...
Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Well, there's no question, Peter, what his manager thought of it. He's turned away in disgust.
Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned.
Messi. Vão dar os seus lugares a número 11, número 13. Está a acontecer uma substituição.
Bruno Fernandes. And this is Ronaldo. Shot could be on. And the finish! Oh, he's really drilled it. And it's Deco. Deco just eases him off the ball. Rodri, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Ball's played through. He's in plenty of space here. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Plays it in, and he shoots! Ronaldo is flagged offside. Played out towards the right wing. And time is up. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Israel get ready for another crack at the big prize. Will they get the win they need to get their campaign off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And the finish! Lovely pass, but can he get there? Botafogo are looking to break at pace. He's had it taken off him. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Pretty robust defending.
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Yes, sadly he knew exactly.
That's another chance. Delivers the ball. And another try. He can get that clear. Can he get on the end of this? He's in a great face-to-face with the keeper. Chance for a shot! It's fallen kindly here. He's delivered all right.
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Israel leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. DiMarco. Now it's Pedri. And this is Pele. Mbappe. Pele. He's going for goal. Missed by a fraction. Bellingham. Oh, this looks sharp. Mbappe. He's had it nicked away. Now it's Mbappe. Foot in. Aims beyond the defence. Haaland. Good ball, good take. Now it's Mbappe. He's got away. Nice control. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Spread it left. Mbappe. There's the crossfield ball. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Rummenigge. Real chance! Has a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Just off target.
Fernandez usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Mbappe with the short one. And he was alert to it. Botafogo are looking to go forward now. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played.
He's gone for goal! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Fernandez. Now it's Pele. It's Pele! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. DiMarco is there and he can get that clear. Bit too much weight on the pass. Mbappe. Mbappe proves just a little bit too strong. Botafogo upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as...
Pele! Quality ball. Can he spark a counter here? Gets a good foot in there. Marquez.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Fernandez can see things others simply cannot. Played out towards the right wing. Knocks it into space. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. And here's Mbappe. Searching pass, he's played, and the shot! Holland! That is brilliant! About as smooth as it gets. They are right back in business.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Ah, you've got to love that. Concentration, conviction, contact, and sheer class.
Botafogo grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Now it's Pele. It's Pele! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Pele actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. He is just caressing the ball. He slings a terrific header. Superb goal! It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Aos 45 minutos do primeiro tempo pelo jogador, camisa 9.
Israel get themselves into the lead.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Messi! In he goes again. And it's in. And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
This is quite... And the half-time whistle goes. Israel are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Israel can take heart from the fact that they're more than holding their own despite being a man down. That's credit to their level of organisation and spirit. Now that they've got a chance to have a breather and settle down, it'll be interesting to see what approach they'll take after the break.
He's having a go! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
So, third corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Decent chance! Decent enough try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Rodri. Mateus cuts out the pass. Shifted it to the flank. Nicely weighted ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Pedri. Rodri.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Threads one in. That has been cut short. Now it's Mbappe. Looking to play him in. Can he latch on to this? Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Botafogo are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan. Yeah, we get to see this more and more, defenders popping up in these positions.
It's a throw-in. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now that's well seen too. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Haaland. And this is Messi. Tries to play it through. Great vision. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Messi. Now then, the ball's come loose. Messi, he's had a shot! Mbappe, now it's Pelé, and he welcomes it in, and he was quick to react. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Skims, and he shoots! Decent chance, made possible by a very decent ball.
Oh, he may have snatched at that, Peter. The ball came in at a pace, and at a good height too. He only needed to redirect it.
Haaland! They've got to be quick to recover this. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates...
Oh no, what has happened here? He's shifting through the gears here. And a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Has a look and plays it forward. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Tries to pass it through.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Incoming delivery. Corner number 4 coming up here. Mbappe plays it short. Cross needs to be... He rises! Goal! Israel! Into the lead once more. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Camisa 18.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Marquez did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Chance, surely! And that would have been game, set and match.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
Camisa 6.
Mbappe goes short.
Camisa
And the
17.
shot! It's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Mateus duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So the lead now is 2.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? It's Pele! Oh, that was close. That pass is... Big chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are cruising away! Terrible error, duly punished.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Camisa 5.
Israel grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. And it's Valverde. DiMarco. Looking for options for movement. He won't be happy with that one. Valverde is onto this. Mbappe has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Well read, nice interception. Alexander-Arnold. Tacho with the foul.
Teremos uma substituição.
Israel are making a change now. And the keeper threw out a limb. 5 minutes to add. Ball's gone out of play. Now it's Messi. Looking for the run. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, well played. He's taken... And that will be the final act. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. We have already started here. No, that's been intercepted. That looks a decent ball. Pinches it off him. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Mbappe is onto this. Big header! Oh, crossbar! Oh, that's delightful. Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Messi! And that has sent him sprawling. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Tries to play it through. It's Lewandowski! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Lewandowski clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Deftly away. Probing pass. No luck with that dink over the top. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Guardiola, Peter, is a fella who appeared on the scene after a meteoric rise on the international scene, but he really is, for me, the blueprint of the modern centre-half, and of course he can play at left-back too. He's old school, he's uncompromising defensively, and he is truly outstanding on the football.
Pele! Off the post! That's really well manoeuvred. McAllister. Rudiger wins the duel this time. So it is still 0-0. Spread it left. Serginho. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Cross flung in towards the middle. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Well, that pass isn't the best. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Pele, over to the left. Fernandez. he's had a hit! It's run loose, who's going to... Oh, what has happened here? McAllister.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Spread neatly. He is through here! Spread out to the left. Hangs in across.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Rummenigge is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Fernandez. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Howson. McAllister. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And this is Lewandowski. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Serginho. And here's Mbappe. Now then, the ball's come loose. Now it's Messi. He's got away. And Messi! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Israel have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Mbappe. He has found the way through. Mbappe takes a chance! Goal!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and led it perfectly.
So we have our breakthrough.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
There will be 1 minute at a
Outsmarting him
time.
this time. Rummenigge. He's shifting through the gears here. And the whistle goes for half-time. That has certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the 1 goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs.
Chance, surely! And that is doing no harm at all.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Rummenigge. Mateus can see things others simply cannot. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And it's Fernandez. Rummenigge. Played out to the left flank. Mateus. And it's Fernandez. Mbappe. Now it's Lewandowski. Rummenigge. Mbappe has created 1 goal already. Rummenigge. Mbappe. And it's Fernandez. Oh, it's a promising build-up. It's shot a goal! Oh, he's been caught napping. Israel just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Now it's Lewandowski. Mbappe. Oh, he's having a shot! They've scored! They have come roaring back!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much...
Big chance! Serginho. Great vision. Van Dijk. And it's Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Israel needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Hakimi. Nicely weighted ball. Not the most accurate pass. Rummenigge. And Mateus. And that interception was most necessary. Mbappe, face to face with the keeper. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances. Messi! Lewandowski! Well, now it's a race for the... Oh, he's been caught on it here! And the cross comes... Up he goes! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
He's there to head it! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. He's been... Shoots! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
They've played it short. Here comes the cross. Keeper's dealt with that. And this is Messi. Messi's cross.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Well, that's been cut out. Well played. Van Dijk. Mbappe. That is ended up in no man's land. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Rummenigge. Now this could be a chance. Played into space. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's picked his way through. And a chance! Against the crossbar.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Aimed beyond the defence. That has been slung wide. And he's managed to get free. Here. It's a mighty effort! Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Substitution for Israel. Number 9.
Israel can make their change now with a break in play. Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Number 6.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Number 13.
The ball's gone astray. He's found a way through.
Number 23.
You've got to be quick to recover this.
Number 19. Number
Kamavinga.
8.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes.
William Pacho.
Tries to
There will be
pass
3
it through.
minutes added time.
And he's on his way. And this is Lewandowski. And the shot! Sticks it away! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Complete awareness. And that is as far as it goes. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established,